In this week's Crypto Pulse, we're diving into shocking claims about Satoshi's identity, a new move by Tether in the U.S., billionaire shakeups in 2025, a massive Ethereum whale loss, and BlackRock's take on Bitcoin's real value. Let's break it all down fast and clear. Satoshi Nakamoto lawsuit. Imagine if the U.S. government actually knew who invented Bitcoin this whole time. Well, a jaw-dropping lawsuit is claiming just that. A man named Bilal Khalid, also known as James Bilal Khan, has filed a lawsuit alleging that U.S. intelligence agencies, like the NSA and CIA, have identified him as the real Satoshi Nakamoto. According to the lawsuit, these agencies are deliberately suppressing this information, and he even claims that his own personal data and documents were seized to keep the truth hidden. The man says he has been trying to prove he's Satoshi for years, and now he wants to bring it all to court. While many are skeptical, especially considering past failed claims of an I am Satoshi, this one adds fuel to the mystery. The crypto community has always speculated whether governments know more than they say. If this even partially holds up in court, it could open the door to a wave of legal and market reactions. Tether launching US-based stablecoin. Tether, the world's largest stablecoin issuer, is now planning to launch a new US-regulated stablecoin specifically designed for American institutions. This is a big pivot from their usual offshore approach. The upcoming stablecoin will comply with US financial laws, including full transparency, auditing, and direct oversight, features that many critics say have been missing from USDT. The idea is to cater to regulated financial players like banks, hedge funds, and payment processors that have been hesitant to touch crypto due to compliance fears. If successful, this could become the go-to stablecoin for American institutions, possibly outshining even USDC. It also signals that Tether is preparing to play by US rules rather than sidestep them. All eyes will be on how this rollout impacts institutional crypto adoption. Billionaire winners and losers of 2025. 2025 has seen wild swings in billionaire wealth, and crypto volatility played a big role. Warren Buffett has emerged as this year's biggest wealth gainer, adding an estimated $27 billion to his fortune. Meanwhile, Elon Musk tops the list of biggest wealth losers, dropping $31 billion. Buffett's gains come largely from safe bets in traditional finance and undervalued stocks, but Musk, whose wealth is closely tied to Tesla and tech innovation, took a hit amid interest rate worries and market instability. This shakeup shows how even the richest are vulnerable to global shifts, and it fuels debates around risk tolerance, especially between crypto-skeptics like Buffett and forward thinkers like Musk. Ethereum whale's $106 million loss. A major Ethereum whale just took a massive $106 million loss on Maker tokens during a brutal market sell-off. This whale had accumulated a huge Maker position over time, but when the market turned red, they dumped it, likely to avoid further losses or liquidation. But here's the twist. The move itself triggered a deeper price drop. This is a textbook example of how big wallets can unintentionally wreck market stability. Panic selling from top holders sends shockwaves to retail investors, sometimes accelerating downtrends. Analysts say this highlights the dark side of low liquidity and whale influence, two issues Ethereum and DeFi continue to face. BlackRock exec on Bitcoin valuation. And finally, a senior executive at BlackRock believes Bitcoin is drastically undervalued, not in terms of price, but adoption. The exec says institutional demand for BTC is far stronger than what's currently reflected in market prices. This view supports the theory that Bitcoin is still in a pre-mainstream phase. While the price might appear high to retail eyes, institutions see it as a discounted entry point to a scarce digital asset with massive long-term utility. According to this BlackRock insider, once regulatory clarity arrives and more products like ETFs go live, Bitcoin's real price could skyrocket, possibly doubling or tripling over the next few years. If that happens, current price corrections might just be temporary noise in a much bigger bullish picture. That wraps up this week's crypto breakdown. From Satoshi mysteries to stablecoin shifts and billionaire battles, one thing's clear: this market never sleeps. Make sure to follow for weekly episodes and stay ahead of the digital curve. Catch you in the next one.